All right, let's talk about LinkedIn. Today, we're going to dive deep and unlock its full potential. We're going to transform your profile from just some online resume into a powerful, opportunity-generating machine that actually helps you land that dream job.
Do you ever feel like you're just shouting into the void? You're applying for jobs, you've got all the right skills, but your profile just isn't getting the kind of attention it deserves from recruiters. It's an incredibly common and, yeah, super frustrating feeling.
And look, if that's you, you are so not alone. The job market right now is, well, it's wild. A recent study found that a staggering 59% of professionals were on the hunt for a new job this year. That is a ton of competition out there. But here's the thing. What if you could make all that competition kinda irrelevant? What if your profile could do the heavy lifting for you? It's time to stop thinking about LinkedIn as just a passive resume and start treating it like your secret weapon in the job search. Okay, so this brings us to the first big mindset shift. We have to fundamentally change how we see our profiles. It's not just a list of stuff we've done, it's a living, breathing tool that can actively pull the right people and the right opportunities directly to you. I want you to think of it like this. Your profile, when it's done right, is working for you 24/7. It's your personal billboard on the biggest professional network in the world. It becomes a magnet, drawing in recruiters and job offers, even when you're not actively scrolling through job boards.
So, where do we even start building this opportunity magnet? Well, it all starts with that first impression. You have literally about 5 seconds to make a recruiter take notice, and it all comes down to 3 things: your photo, your headline, and your URL.
First things first, your photo. And you might be thinking, how important can it really be? Well, get this. Profiles with a professional photo get up to 21 times more views. That's not a small difference, folks. That is a total game changer. It makes you instantly seem more credible and approachable. And look, you do not need to go out and hire a professional photographer. Seriously, just follow this super simple checklist. Wear what you'd wear to an interview. Find a plain background, maybe stand near a window for some good natural light, aim for a friendly, shoulders-up headshot. And remember, with 90% of recruiters using LinkedIn, you absolutely can't have a blurry, cropped, or super old photo. All right, next up, your headline. This is maybe one of the most overlooked but crucial parts of your profile. It's all about keywords. A recruiter is not searching for seeking opportunities. They're searching for specific skills, so a strong headline packed with keywords like digital marketing specialist, SEO expert, PPC is what gets you found. Okay, here's a super easy win that makes a huge difference. Customize your URL. By default, LinkedIn gives you a clunky URL with a bunch of random numbers at the end. You can change that in like 30 seconds to something clean and professional with just your name. It just looks so much better on a resume.
Okay, so you've nailed the first impression. They've clicked on your profile. Now what? This is where your summary and your experience sections have to seal the deal. This is your chance to tell your story and really prove you're the right person for the job.
Think of your summary as your personal elevator pitch. This is your chance to really grab them. Keep it to about 3 to 5 short paragraphs. And please write in the first person. I did this, not Josh is. It's just more personal. Make sure to pack it with keywords and use numbers to show off your achievements. And whatever you do, avoid those empty buzzwords like team player.
Now, when we get to your experience section, I'm going to give you a formula that is pure gold. It comes from Laszlo Bock, the former HR chief at Google, and it's brilliant. It forces you to stop just listing your duties and start showing your actual measurable impact. Let's make this real. So, instead of saying something like, did sales, which, let's be honest, tells a recruiter basically nothing, you use the formula. Closed over $200,000 in sales deals, that's what you accomplished. In 2024, that's the measure of success. By developing a new lead gen strategy, that's how you did it. It's specific, it's compelling, and it's way more impressive.
So you've told your story, you've shown your impact, but in the professional world, you gotta back it up, right? This is where what we call social proof comes in. Your skills, endorsements, and recommendations are what validate everything you've just claimed. So let's talk skills. LinkedIn lets you add up to 50 skills to your profile. That is a ton of digital real estate, and you should be using as much of it as you possibly can. Brainstorm every single tool, technology, and competency you've got. But, and this is a big but, you have to focus on hard skills. Here's why. Recruiters are searching for specifics. They're literally typing Java or content marketing or PMP into that search bar. They're not searching for good communicator. So you need to fill your profile with the searchable, technical skills that matter for the jobs you want.
All right, recommendations. They are basically powerful testimonials for your work, and you shouldn't be shy about asking for them. The best people to ask are the ones who've seen your work up close and personal. Your old managers, maybe some key clients you had a great relationship with, or colleagues you worked with on a big project. Their words just add so much credibility.
And hey, don't stop there. Your profile has these awesome sections for accomplishments and featured work. Don't let them sit empty. Use the featured section to pin your best work, like a portfolio or an article you wrote. Add every single certification or license you have. Each one is another piece of evidence that you know your stuff.
Okay, your profile is polished, it's professional, it's packed with proof. Now it's time to flip the on switch. It's time to signal to the world, or, just to recruiters, that you are ready for your next big move.
So that Open to Work feature on LinkedIn, it's awesome, but you really need to know how the settings work. You can go public, which adds that green banner to your photo. That's great if you're not currently employed or your company already knows you're leaving. Or you can choose to share it only with recruiters. It's way more discreet, but just be aware, LinkedIn tries to hide it from your current employer, but they can't guarantee it 100%.
And finally, you can't just set it and forget it. Your profile is ready, but you have to be active. You got to network. Send personalized connection requests to recruiters and people at companies you dream of working for. Share articles you find interesting. Networking isn't just about finding a job today. It's about building relationships for your entire career.
So as we wrap this up, it all comes back to one big idea. We've gone through a lot of tweaks and tactics, but it's really about this. A great LinkedIn profile isn't just a museum of your past. It's a dynamic tool that should be actively building your future. It should be your agent, out there working for you, opening doors, starting conversations. So my question to you is, take a look at your profile right now. Is it just listing your past, or is it ready to build your future?